The Idaho Council on Economic Education at Boise State University is training the next generation of global business leaders by facilitating their participation in the International Economic Summit. In today's global economy, it is critical that our students understand the impact of economics and international business on their country, their state, their educational choices, and on their future career.
Here's the deal. We have 3 science and technologies, and we need 3 science and technologies. Can we give you 3 science and technologies, and you give us?
The International Economic Summit is a highly effective educational program that reaches over 6,000 high school students each year across the state of Idaho, and has also been implemented in California, Illinois, Washington, Mexico, Russia, and other locations.
It gets kids up on their feet and actually working in an activity, in a project that lasts an entire semester. And what we found is that activity-based learning, project-based learning makes a huge impression on these students.
The goal of the International Economic Summit is to help high school students learn through experience that to survive and prosper in today's complex global economy, their country, state, and even their local businesses must compete and cooperate with others on a worldwide basis.
It helps us recognize what we can do to better our country and better other people's countries by looking at their issues.
It was great to hear everybody get up and talk about the trade statement and to hear about all the other countries and to see everybody get so involved.
France has military. France had a military just a little bit.
The International Economic Summit began 15 years ago in an Idaho classroom as economics teachers were seeking a more effective, hands-on way to teach their students about international trade and cooperation.
I had taken a trip to Russia with some students and business people and realized that my kids didn't know anything about the world. When I came back and I started asking them questions, they had no idea. They knew where Russia was, but it was big, so they could find it on a map, but they didn't know where anything else was, and they didn't really know anything kind of outside their own world. So I thought, well, maybe we could do a little something to get an interest going, and so we set up this small little simulation. It was a 1-period simulation in the classroom, and it worked pretty well. And before you knew it, it was a 400 to 500 student event in this facility here. And then, of course, we kind of stepped back, and Idaho Council took it and just went with it.
With strong support from major universities, corporations, banks, and local school districts, the Summit program has spread to other states and countries.
This is one of the most important things that happen amongst young people of our nation. Of course, the responsibility to move our nation forward, our economy forward, is going to be with our young people. And if they can get this exposure as to the real-world experience of buying, selling, trading, keeping a country viable, and building an economy, critically important at this age.
It's an opportunity for us to share what we do for a living, and it also is an opportunity for us to promote the fact that it's important. It impacts us on all levels, whether it's business, professional, personal.
We know that we're only as healthy and successful as the communities that we're in, and that's why it's so important for us to contribute and participate in events like the Summit.
Teachers and school administrators from across the country are praising the International Economic Summit program for its ability to engage students of all economic and academic levels in this highly effective learning experience that will benefit them in their college and professional career choices for years to come.
Obviously, a relationship with this program and the preparation for the relationship gets kids to understand, deepen their level of knowledge, and most importantly, deepen their level of application relative to the concepts one learns through study of macro economics, government, the whole social science experience. And it plays out not only in this setting, this one-day setting, but in the days, months, years, and lifetimes that follow it.
The idea of globalization and the world market is something that's just going to become more important, especially as these kids grow up. That it's something that they really need to know about, and they need to have that understanding in order to be successful and help us as a society get to where we need to be.
Whether you represent a sponsoring university, business, school district, or local high school, you can help bring the International Economic Summit to students in your state or country.
Man, is it ever incredible. It's so wonderful. I didn't understand the game when I first joined economics, but now that I come here and I come test this out, I totally understand it, and it's a wonderful game, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone to participate in this game. It's wonderful.
It gives them exposure that they normally wouldn't have. If the summit wasn't available and at the level that it's at, and it continues to grow and be successful, these kids are getting exposure to things that they normally wouldn't get in the classroom.
Anybody who attends a summit and has a chance to watch our kids in action would be so impressed. And it's such a relief to know that these kids get it, and that there's some incredible leadership that is coming to the top. And it's exciting to see that that's what's going to be leading us in the future.
Have you ever seen high school students this excited about economics or international business? Join us now in this critical mission of inspiring a new generation of global leaders. With your volunteer and financial support, you can help bring the International Economic Summit to your area. Contact us to find out more.